What about my love? Wasn't it enough? Just let me know so I can hold.
Clemson versus Florida State. This is a big one. This is potentially ACC championship right here. It is going to, it's going to be interesting. So I am going to we'll start off with Fishing. They'll go Fishing, Hayden, myself, and then I'll bring it back around. So myself, Hayden, then Fishing.
So I'm in the
So
middle. Got it.
Fish, and I also have everybody else's picks here. I will read them off when we're done. But Fishing, go ahead and go.
Oh, brother. This is probably one of the hardest ones to pick this week for me. Clemson's a 2-point underdog, and if I don't know if FSU doesn't struggle with Boston College that it's that close. It's in Clemson. Clemson hasn't been playing anybody. They've been blowing them out like they should, but man, FSU really struggled bad.
They did.
I'm so stumped, man. I don't know why this game is at noon. By the way, this is like
that is kind of dumb.
It's a prime time game. I mean, I don't know, but Clemson not being ranked either. I know they lost to Duke, but
Clemson? Who would have thought?
I really and seeing the way that FSU fans are acting after just barely beating Boston College, and this spread on this game. I think I'm leaning Clemson at this point, and that was
Ryan.
That was that was my prediction early. It was that Clemson would beat them in the regular season, and they beat them in the ACC championship. I guess I'm gonna have to just sit there and ride with this, but this is one of the most 50-50 wishy-washy games because I just don't know what's gonna happen at all.
So because I do have your pick originally, but obviously you're on the show. You are able to change it. So let us know which one you're locking in.
I'm locking the Clemson in, I guess.
Okay. All right. That was spoiler alert, chat. That was not what he had originally.
It was not. But I put that in. Never mind.
So,
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Going back to Clemson, one of the biggest things they struggled with versus an ACC team was quarterback who could run. Riley Leonard had 8 carries for 98 yards and a touchdown. They're going to be facing Jordan Travis this week now. And we know how Jordan Travis is a dual threat quarterback. He can run and pass it. So I think I'm going FSU.
Boo this man. No, I'm kidding.
Man, I was the only one who went to when they were up. And guess who was right?
I literally never mind.
And if y'all remember from my ACC predictions, I had Clemson as 2 losses. One was to Duke and one was to Florida State. And they're going to lose right here to Florida State. Yes, it's at Clemson. And yes, that's going to be tough for Florida State. They did struggle versus Boston College. But to be fair, a lot of teams struggled last week.
They was getting that work by Boston College, but Boston College also cheated like 18 times.
Yeah. But to be fair, a lot of teams that have been in the top 25 this year have struggled to put teams they shouldn't have. Colorado. Sorry about that cough. I'm so sorry. And here's the thing, too. Cade Klubnik, when he faced the good defense in Duke, he struggled. 27-43, 209 yards, a touchdown, and interception. You're going to be facing a good defense again in FSU. The last 2 games Clemson played weren't these top teams like FSU, like Duke in the ACC. They faced Florida Atlantic, who they killed, Charleston Southern, which people forgot. Charleston Southern had them for the first half. They had them. Duke came away in the. Clemson came away in the second half. But I think this will be a close one. So I got FSU here.
So
to be fair, Ryan, yes, but still, you guys did struggle.
That is true. They did
versus
have a
our-
terrible game with red zone against Duke.
Oh yeah, and you guys
Um,
cleaned it up, but you still struggled versus a rushing quarterback, and you're going to be facing the best rushing quarterback in the ACC.
I got a little
said
bit. I got a
ACC.
little bit more too, actually.
Um,
After you go.
I am going with Clemson here. Originally, I was the only one that had Clemson. Everybody else had FSU, but I am going with Clemson here. I do think that they have cleaned up the red zone, like the terrible red zone scheme that they had against Duke. You mentioned running quarterback. Yes, there's Jordan Travis, but let's also not forget Jordan Travis did get injured at halftime. Yes, he came back and played, but you got to wonder how much of that was adrenaline and also him knowing if I don't play, we potentially lose this game.
You
And
do
even
got a
with
good
them
run.
playing. They almost potentially lost this game.
And you got a great backfield with Benson and our boy Toa Philly.
Yeah.
Let the chef cook.
Which also does lead to running backs with Will Shipley at Clemson. Florida State does not have a good defense. That has been said and known multiple times. Even last year, they have not had a good defense. I think what's his face? Cade Klubnik's finally kind of settled in a little bit. I do also think Dabo's like, we need to get our ish together there, fellas. Otherwise, it's not looking good. I also do think that it does help that it is at home. So yeah, I'm still gonna go with Clemson here. I will agree with Vision though. I don't like that it's a 12:00 game. That seems blasphemous to me.
I should have put a different person on the milk carton just for Dante. I just realized something.
So yeah, I'm going Clemson. Hayden's going Florida State. Fish, and I know you said you had something else you wanted to mention. Go ahead.
No, it was just what you brought up. I mean, you talk about running quarterback. Castellanos for Boston College was killing them with his legs. I mean, just killing them. But I mean, I saw some tendencies that I saw last year with the Louisville game. I mean, Will Shipley and Phil Maffa might have a field day with this defense if they don't get this cleaned up. That's another reason I think that Clemson's going to win this game. But yeah, that was all I wanted to add.
Who did Tony and Dante go?
So if it hold on, Fish, you are locking in.
Finish off.
You are locking in Clemson, correct?
Yes.
All right. So I went Clemson. Fish went Clemson. Tony FSU. Hayden FSU, and Dante FS. Who? I had to put that dig in.
Oh, I knew it.
I'd say I apologize, but I'm not sorry.
I was about to say, when are you going to be sorry for taking a shot at FSU?
Sorry, not sorry. I don't care.